Hello, Leo. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you guys are doing well. This reading today is about the other person for the first half of October. This will give you insights and information about someone you're not in talking terms with. Can also be someone that ghosted you or an ex-partner. Please bear in mind that the messages are general. If it doesn't resonate for you, do check your Venus and moon signs as well, okay, my dear? Cross watchers, the energies can also be vice versa depending on your situation. And if you are interested to join the free reading giveaway, do check the description box down below. The information that you need is right there. The winner shall be announced by the end of the month. Okay, my dear? With that said, let's get into your reading. Spirit, any messages, please, about the other person Leo is dealing with, first half of October. Any messages, please, about the other person Leo is dealing with, first half of October. Alright, so let's get the deck and see what comes up for you. First card, heart of the matter, is the Sun of Cups. Some of you guys could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. I'm getting very romantic person, hopeless romantic, or they could be driven by their emotions when making decisions, okay? But the Sun of Cups to me is someone who loves their privacy. They want something more intimate, more one-on-one. They don't really want their stuff to be coming out to the public. So this might be a secret affair, secret relationship, something that only the two of you know. That's what I'm getting here. But they're deeply emotionally invested in you. It's just that they want things to be kept as a secret, maybe. That's the vibe I'm getting with the Sun of Cups. I know it's not going to resonate for all, but to whoever I'm talking to, I feel like it's because they don't want things to be, or they don't want other people to be jumping in. They don't want others to also affect your relationship. They're just extra cautious and protective about it. So what's currently blocking this is the Three of Wands. You could be dealing with a very emotionally independent person, okay? It's like they're the type of person that go against the crowd, if you will. Yeah, they don't do so well with friendships. That's what I'm getting here. They do have friends, but they're not the type to depend on their social circle. It's like they always know they have a wall, you know? And so with your relationship, you could have felt like it's not really a factor, but I feel like for some of you, you begin to see signs that your person might be having a tendency to emotionally depend on you because they were closed off on others. If that's the case, they may have had problems trusting other people. And so they wanted to keep this with you both, okay? This energy can also indicate like there's a waiting period here. It's like they're waiting for their ships to come in. They're waiting for things to get better, to become more solid, until maybe such time they can move forward with you and put things out in the public, like make things official if that's the case. Let it be known to others that you both are exclusive, something like that. Yeah, look at that. There's secretive energy here. Is the Seven of Swords. They want to really keep things to themselves here. I sense a very private person, but almost borderline too cautious, okay? They're putting walls up sometimes with no reason. You could have also felt like there was always this wall between you and this person despite them being emotionally invested. It's like when it comes to issues about themselves and how they're behaving, they don't want to be confronted about that, okay? They don't want to be questioned about issues about themselves, about their emotions. They could be taking it in the wrong way. They could also be constantly, like I said, acting defensive, having their walls up. It's like they don't want to be cold about stuff they deal with emotionally. Therefore, when they don't want to talk about it, it also almost always doesn't come towards healing. They don't want to be brought it to light here. Oftentimes when we are going through emotional issues, we just need someone to talk to, right? Counseling, therapy. Because that can also get us in a better perspective to think about things we want to change about ourselves. But yeah, like you said, there's something about lacking trust here as well. It's like there's constant paranoia about outsiders. It's either they feel like they're the outsider, that's why they can't blend in with others. They constantly have to put their walls up because they're often misunderstood here. Okay, and it's like they're always on the lookout about people who might misjudge them. But they're not maybe energetically seeing that because they're putting too much walls up, that they could appear like they're emotionally unavailable for others. And even though you were emotionally invested, it's like you always felt this person was just ready to, there's this energy of always being ready to leave the connection because there's not enough commitment to hold or glue you both together, if that makes sense. Okay, and that's why they're keeping it low-key. They're not making it official. They're lacking trust. They're afraid of commitment as well. There's this energy of being secretive, hiding something, hiding a pain maybe, or the real cause as to why they're not letting people in. Okay, look at that. They always have their defenses up, but keeping one eye on whoever makes an approach. I don't feel so much about this being a deceitful card or lying card, but it could come across like that because precisely their nature is so secretive here. Okay, so in the past is Three of Swords. When I say past, this could be recently, like a few days ago, or maybe in previous lifetimes if you guys believe in that. But I see 2 threes here, so that means it's a long-term lesson that hasn't been fully understood or fully digested by this person. It's something about how they deal with pain. It's about how they deal with someone who deceived them in the past. Like I said, trust issues. They may have been tangled with a very messed up energy in the past that they failed to fully heal. And they don't want to touch on that topic. So I'm getting also very specific messages for you, Leo. If this person was constantly pushing you away, not wanting for anything serious or committed to you, with you, anything like exclusive or to the next level, you've been waiting for this person to make things official. I feel like the reason why they could be coming across as a player or hiding something is because whenever you bring it up, whenever you ask them what's the reason, what's holding them back, they don't want to let you know that they've been dealing with the Three of Swords. I don't know who caused this. Maybe family, maybe a past lover, maybe they themselves are hurting themselves because essentially with the Three of Swords, something has been imprinted in their memory. It has been a repeated experience time and time again. They face the same kind of results or outcome that led them now to a conclusion with the Three of Swords that whenever they do come close to someone, whenever someone tries to be intimate with them, they almost always act defensively here and guard their heart here. Okay, so energetically, it's the reason why they're failing to establish solid relationships, whether it be romantic or casual, platonic. They're afraid of being hurt. Okay, they're afraid of being hurt, and this is mostly in the mind. Three of Swords. Sword is our mental processing. They almost have this already assumption that whoever tries to cross the line, that it might end up the same way. Okay, something about them fearing something that has not yet happened between the two of you. Okay, so what they're thinking right now, or the best that can come up this situation, is the Daughter of Swords. They're thinking about you. They might also be keeping an eye on you still, watchful, observant, despite not communicating right now. And like I said, something about them waiting for their ships to come in here. They're waiting for something, but also they already know the solution to their problem here. They know that they need to confront this, but they're not taking tangible actions. So with this waiting energy, it seems like it's an energy of dissipating here, or despondence, so it's lack of action because they don't want to face what is needed to be confronted. With the Daughter of Wands, they like you, they think a lot about you, Leo. Maybe feelings of regret, maybe feelings of disappointment because they could have chosen something else, but they had, they weren't really emotionally ready for commitment at that time. Let's see what's coming in the near future. Father of Cups. Some of you guys could also be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So from a Son of Cups to a Father of Cups, I feel like this person will be overcoming what it is that they're going to overcome. There's a sense of emotional maturity from a son to a father. The Father of Cups is very loving, very warmed, also very selfless. There's this energy of them also, maybe they're going to assert their feelings and express their true feelings towards you, because they're always thinking about you here time to time. Maybe they try to deny it, they try to suppress it, they try to brush it aside, but it's like they're waiting for a window of opportunity here, maybe to communicate things with you, how they've been feeling, and what drove them to make or pull back in the connection. This might be the energy of them ghosting you right now because they don't know what to say to you. They don't know how to face you. They may have also known how they behave with you here, because it's a repeated pattern. Okay, so you know what they say, hurt others hurt others. I don't know if that's true, but I do see that from others as well. When someone gets hurt and they haven't been healed, either consciously or subconsciously, they end up hurting others as well. That's why it's so important for someone to heal, and I feel like that's what they're waiting for, their ships to come in, the period of healing. Okay, they might be coming around here with the Father of Cups, almost very, very different. But look at that, we have the Father of Swords here. So there's two fathers, and whenever I see two fathers, there could be some form of negotiation that's going to happen between the two of you, or they want to be transparent with you here in the near future. If they weren't brave enough back then, I feel like someone chickened out here. They chicken out basically because they fear that they're not going to be able to, give you what you desire or give what you deserve, because back then they were not that type of person. They couldn't give you what it is that you expect for long term. That makes sense. For some of you, this could mean with the Three of Wands, things that they promised you, things that you were looking forward to build with this person. That can also mean marriage for some of you, because the Three of Wands is the precursor to the Four of Wands, which means commitment. Some of you guys were waiting for commitment, and I feel like they're gonna come in and make some offer here, but they want to talk things out first. Okay, they want to make it clear to you first here. They realize something here. There's a sense of maturity, and it takes a mature person to also look in themselves and see what needs to be changed. It takes a lot of strength to be honest of the patterns that needed to be changed, and I feel that's what's happening with this person. Okay, because of you, because of what you've been through, because of the experience of being, having you in their life. So in the environment is the Five of Pentacles. So this is the energy of dissipating. Like I said, it's like they're slowly fading away here right now at this time. It's the energy of feeling defeated even before they try here. It's like they love you, they care a lot about you, but they are not making an effort to try to be better or resolve their issues, their fears of commitment. So I feel like some of you could have already walked away from this person because, I don't know, it may have came across as this person was just ghosting you. Okay, but the time of way of you being apart, they really were thinking about you. That's what I'm seeing. Okay, Five of Pentacles, they could also see that you are already in transition here. Some of you guys could already left this person out in the cold, or they could have left you out in the cold abruptly, is what I'm getting. Because the Father of Swords, he could be using that sword to cut connection. Abruptly cutting, as a matter of fact. It's like they cut themselves from the equation. And it's like one day this person just failed to communicate with you, and you could have wondered where this person is. That's why with this energy, there's hope. I feel like some of you could be holding on to hope. But also you're being left in the dark because, like I said, there's no final words. There's no conclusion here. A lot of these cards are minor cards, see? So there's not a lot of major energies. This is something you both have direct control over, right? Or with this person's control if they want to change and do better here. Some hopes and fears is the Eight of Swords. See, this is really fear over here. And with the Eight of Swords, they feel imprisoned about something in their mind. Like I said, this is mostly their mindset. Okay? It's like they have to get outside their head. They need to be able to experience the relationship and commitment before they can actually say that they don't want it. Because right now, they keep on avoiding and maybe making excuses. Because, truthfully, they're afraid of what's real. I don't know, something about this person. Maybe they're afraid of being real with you and taking things further with you. They're afraid of being hurt once again because they tried to be real with someone in the past. It's a fear, self-imposed fear with the Eight of Swords. They also hope to be free from this fears, okay? This mindset. But they themselves have to be the ones to confront the fear, like I said. So let's see the outcome. Whoa, we have the Star card. Beautiful. Aquarius energy. So some of you guys could be meeting an Aquarius someday, or if this is the person you're dealing with, they might have Aquarius in their chart as well. But the Star card is a very beautiful omen to receive. It's like this person sees you as the star. Also, this means healing. There's a huge possibility that this person is going to go through a process of healing and therefore changing their mind, changing their heart, changing the way they perceive things here. What this person needs is a fresh perspective. Okay, because something clearly is imbalanced. They have a tendency to overthink, but not letting themselves fully experience what it is that they fear. They're afraid to confront the fear. So they're already being limited without ever even trying or putting themselves out there. So let's clarify this energies. Why the Son of Cups here, please, Spirit? We have the Mother of Pentacles. Some of you guys, if this is not a romantic interest, I see a lot of court cards here. Might be, since we have the Three of Swords, there could be a lot of people trying to get involved or got involved in this situation in the past. That's why right now I feel like someone could be out of your radar, trying to avoid everyone involved, trying to avoid people that they hurt as well. Or if this person was the one got hurt, it's like it hurt them so bad that they have to just get away, disappear for now. Energetically, it's something that they can't confront. Therefore, they're still in the dark, feeling isolated, left out in the cold. But it's something they're afraid they can no longer come back to. That's why with the Star card, someone needs to be optimistic. Someone needs to let go of pessimism, negative way of viewing the situation. Because usually when someone fears this much, it's not even what's real, okay? They tend to maybe exaggerate stuff in their mind because that's how they remembered it. But they forgot to see that time can also work its magic. People still go through their healing every day. For some of you, this could also be a family dynamics, okay? Since I see a lot of court cards here. Maybe you're dealing with both parents having some issues right now. You could be in the middle of this all. Maybe they're thinking about you, Leo, and that's why they're thinking of fixing their marriage or their relationship. That could also be the case. There might be some negotiations about how to work things out from what has happened in the past. Someone's trust got broken here. So this usually happens. It's a general reading. There's a lot of downloads. Now let's clarify the Three of Wands. Eight of Cups. They haven't fully walked away from their emotional attachment with you here, Leo. That's what I'm seeing. It's like they already walked away, but now they're feeling confused. They already take the initial steps, but then they all of a sudden, plateaued or stopped because they know for themselves that might have been a wrong decision they made. For some of you, yes, they walked away, but emotionally, they're stuck here, okay? They haven't fully healed. If this is regarding what happened, if this person got really hurt and now afraid to trust, I feel like this is what's needed to be released. Some emotional hooks, something that could trigger the past here to make them believe that they can never come back or they can never heal. It's affected this person emotionally and psychologically is what I'm getting here. Fear is consuming this person. Whenever they think about it, they get reminded about it. It's almost like paralyzing fears. That's why they're avoiding. They're avoiding right now any form of commitment. Now we have the Two of Pentacles. For some of you that I said, it might be a third-party energy. Other people trying to get involved. I feel like they could be making a decision. That's the reason why they're avoiding you or still ghosting you. They could be realizing right now like they need to make something final. Otherwise, all parties involved will keep on hurting. They no longer want to inflict pain on others. That's why they're just going to distance themselves, is what I'm seeing here. Ace of Wands. So this means fire, passion, and sexual chemistry. I feel like for those of you who you know that this person has dealt with some past issues, someone that hurt them in the past, it's a relationship that failed to launch, something that they really invested on energetically, but it failed to launch. For some of you, if it's a third-party energy, maybe this person found out that there's more than there's someone else in the picture, or you moving forward to someone else. Maybe they realize right now, Leo, that's why they're regretting it, because you already have someone else. You're thinking of someone else. We have the Daughter of Wands. Yeah, this is your childhood sweetheart. You already have a memorable history with this person. Okay, something about your past that failed to launch here. Okay, Ace of Wands means beginning, and then it abruptly got cut. Maybe people got involved, parents got involved, other friends got involved, but they see you as their soulmate. They're also thinking of paying you a visit unexpectedly. They're missing you here, Leo. There's this energy of nostalgia. You definitely see this person like they're not over you, and I feel like you energetically feel that as well. The Devil. For some of you, you could be dealing with a Capricorn or someone that has Capricorn in their chart. But like the Devil, I don't see this too much about addictions or entrapment, or maybe for some of you, but I'm feeling like this is their attraction and their attachment to you. They haven't fully released. It's strong. It's a force that's definitely strong. That's the reason why they're driven to come back around here. They feel like they haven't fully released this connection with you. Okay, this attraction that they feel towards you. There's something about their sexual and physical, attraction towards you that drives them to come around again, right? But you know that this person has a tendency to be secretive. I feel like some of you guys don't want to be kept as a secret anymore. You want to feel like this person is proud to have you in their life, because the Star card can indicate center of attention, or, having all the attention. So you feel like you don't want it to be the same kind of pattern with this person, because the Devil card can indicate to you like it could be a sense of entrapment. You might have felt suffocated with this person because it's always just been you and this person. Their possessive nature, their tendencies to lean on you, or maybe a codependent partner in the past. That's what I'm getting. There could have been some jealousy issues here as well with the Three of Swords, okay? Like I said, this sword can indicate their own perception, like they have a very jealous tendency or nature, controlling nature. They emotionally cling on you. Now we have the Father of Swords and Seven of Wands. They feel like they're blocked by you, or you could be feeling blocked by this person. Communication right now is currently being obstructed. The Fool card, but they're hoping for a sense of new beginning with you. Some of you guys, I feel like this person already sees you as you already move forward with someone new, right? You are in transition. You already are in the precipice of making, or forging on a new path. Like I said, could be with someone else, someone new. And I feel like this essentially means emotional freedom. You're in the process of freeing yourself from what feels suffocating with this relationship in the past, okay? The emotional hooks that they have going on here, you want to be able to cut through the invisible cord, the force, the attraction. You could also be the one, avoiding this person. That's what I'm seeing. Energies could be vice versa here. Why is the Eight of Swords here, please, Spirit? We have the Three of Pentacles. A lot of threes is showing here. So probably it was a codependent relationship, but also like third party energy. If it's not another person, then it could be, you know, because of their tendency to get jealous. Because I feel like, Leo, you have so much going on in your life. You're a very dynamic person, and it's natural for you to meet others. It's natural for you to keep taking on projects. You are unstoppable. You are definitely creative, a visionary. I feel like whenever you're busy with work or whenever you're preoccupied with your passion, that could be the cause of this person's jealousy. That could be what's causing them to feel this Three of Swords. Like there could be, you know, another person in the picture, but in fact, that's not really the case for some of you. It's like someone wants you all to themselves here, Leo. Really, it's like a borderline obsession here. That's what I'm getting. And they want your full attention. They see you as the star, or they want to be, you know, like they want to be seen like they're the center of your attention. Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, it could be taking a long time until this person changes or undergoes some healing. Seven of Pentacles can also mean like they're recovering right now. They're not in a rush. But also the change here can indicate like it's a long overdue. Okay, they may have put the effort into change, but it's still currently plateauing because they need to be consistent. They could be afraid of changing. They could be afraid of releasing themselves from what has been familiar, a pattern, a toxic pattern. But that's what's needed for them to change and be open for new energies. That's what I'm pretty much getting with this person. Because most of you guys are already 1 foot out the door here. And even though you know you're energetically still attached to this person, it's like how you were treated in the relationship is something I feel like you've already outgrown. That's not something that you would want anymore. Okay, now Leo, we are going to be getting additional messages from this deck. This is the Enchanted Map Oracle cards. Let's see what else Spirit has to say about this relationship. Spirit, additional messages please for Leo and the other person they're dealing with. Any advice please, Spirit, for Leo and the other person they're dealing with. So we have sad embrace. Yeah, I'm getting really heavy energies here right now, and I hope that you won't take this the wrong way, Leo, but I'm feeling like this person has the energy of if they can't have you, it's like there's no sense in their life. I feel like someone is just definitely they have some form of depression here because things are not going their way right now. And something about them hiding their true feelings. They might be hiding their pain. That's the reason why they're not fully healing. It's like they're dealing on this alone. They feel alone. They feel left out in the cold. They feel neglected by others. And all the more reason why they're failing to fully heal here. They feel like it's on them to heal alone. They don't want to seek the help of others. And therefore they have a tendency to linger here, right? Wow, for some of you, there's a tendency to feel self-defeated, even though that's not truly the case. They're just driven with their emotions. I feel like a very emotionally driven person. They have a very sensitive and soft spot, okay? So they could really need someone, yeah, to enlighten them right now, make decisions, to zoom out a bit and put their emotions on the side. Yes, easier said than done, but I feel like this is what's needed. Because they're truly feeling like they are drowning with their emotions over here, when what they need right now is to be reinforced and feel powerful by making decisions. Okay, because they feel self-defeated because of the circumstance, but if they're not truly happy, like I said, we did see more minor arcanas in the reading earlier. That means this is under the person's control. And maybe they feel powerless about making decisions, but the only time that this situation for them can change is if they decide to change. Make a choice. And stick by the choice here. The universe is presenting them with an option. You know, you don't need to feel so sad about this because it's not truly the end. You're still about to make a decision. We did see earlier there the Seven of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. That means a choice has to be made. And even though it's difficult to make a choice, but they have to, because it will just give them more pain if they don't. They need to recover. Storm Fields. Yeah, like the Tower card. This is to me like the Tower card. Universe will force this person to kind of like wake up and see that they're not the victim of the situation, that they're in fact powerful to make some changes if they're brave enough to make a choice and follow through on their choices. With the Storm Fields, it's a sense of upheaval, uprooting here, so this person can be pulled out from a dark spot of their life, because that's what I feel like some of you guys have been dealing with this person. They constantly emotionally cling on you. When you were there, you weren't there. They feel constantly sad. It's like I said, a codependency. They're dependent on their happiness with you and others. But whenever you're not there, it's like they also close other out of your life. It's like an unhealthy building a foundation with friendships and people. That's why this card indicates they need to finally change their foundation. They need to start making choices for themselves and not let others make their choices, okay? It's the start of their healing process. It's hard, but it's not impossible. I know it's not going to resonate for all, but I was getting really specific ones. Please meditate on these messages. Thank you for watching until the end. I'm sending you love and light, and namaste.